What the hell? Okay. Wait. Okay, yeah. So first of all, I would not recommend doing this at all. So there's some reasons why. First of all, when the other team shows up top mid and they see nobody there, that immediately tells them where you guys are going. And you always want to show presence in mid. Usually the preferable thing, like even if you watch like pro teams play this map, they'll usually three stack, have a guy go this side, or just four hit, because most of the time, preferably you get to this hill. You don't get to it faster, but most of the time from this side, people aren't walking out of closet because you could go right in the window and shoot them. But from this side, it's a lot easier to get on the hill. So most of the time, I would recommend just having a guy get right on the hill, either two stack or three stack the top. Have two guys double up a window. Have a third guy maybe hold a temporary pinch, even though no one's gonna pinch on this. But just have three guys up here. I'd have three guys up here, play off of kills, and then when you get like a first wave of kills, when you get a first wave of kills, you're not gonna be pushed up far enough, so they'll be spawning like P2. Use the first wave of kills to get position for like the second wave of kills, and then you could start flipping from there, as opposed to trying to flip right away, because it's like way too early, because you could go for the spawns right now and end up losing them anyway, because there's still 48 seconds for the other team to try to do something. And right now you're giving them free P1 time, which is just crazy. You gotta take your chows top mid. Don't play for the spawns right away. Like playing for the spawns, like you have the right idea in mind, but playing for them right away is, yeah, not something I'd recommend, especially if you're playing against like a good. Let's say you're playing against a really good team, like a really good team is gonna notice instantly you're not there, and it's pretty easy to pick up like the pinch even from here, even if they get a kill and trade and everything. It's still pretty easy, and the whole time you're flipping, and you only send like one guy there and one guy there, which is a pretty disadvantageous spot. Even if he gets the kill or not, I don't know yet. But they're going to be soaking time this whole time, and sometimes this map actually does come down to like 10, 20. Does come down to 10, 20 points sometimes. But yeah, I would just three stack the mid. It doesn't even matter if people like know how many people used to send mid anyway. It will not matter. Like, I would play for the hill time. Use the guy on the hill, because first of all, they're not just gonna let you like soak the hill too. By the way, so you could use that to your advantage, because eventually they're gonna have to peek the size or chow the top window. Um, I even see Cloud9 do it. I seen Cloud9 do it during the major. Was it Cloud9 or Vancouver? Um, I know Cloud9 had like three guys. They had like Mac on the hill. They had like Dante and Attach up top, and they had Kremp around the side. And then I've seen like Vancouver in like the finals. Um, they just sent four. They had 04 on the hill, and they had three guys up top. Eventually, Neptune just stood like right in the doorway of office and slowly peeked the secret side. Checked the pinch one time, realized no one was getting there. He got a great timing on a guy hopping it from secret. But use the kills just to like progress up the map and then flip. Because then by then, when you flip them at like 20, you know, they're not really gonna be able to do anything about that. Yeah, so you got that guy. Trade out the guy's secret. Can't believe that shit actually worked. Wow, that shit actually worked. But like immediately, like that timing on 10 now, like, and like so basically the second six gets like that spawn on the P4 side, it should immediately like be able to tell your whole team. Like, I don't know how like the comms are. There may be like a lot of instances in here that I'm like, oh yeah, da 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 da. But I'm curious how like the comms were in this, because six spawns there. That should tell everybody to like basically like that way. There is like a person that will go up on the patio, obviously tell the window, but like seven's looking like they're gonna come in the bottom, and that's not the case. Like six just got that spawn. There's no such thing as him getting that spawn and like they spawn there. It's going to be parallel every time. Yeah, so like now, like that's like the normal shit. And now this guy's already in a pinch because he got terrible timing. Probably shoots you in the back, yeah. And then poor Seven's on the hill by himself. Oh, but he gets that kill too. And you guys got the spawns. Okay, there's a lot going on right now. Trying to pay attention to just like the red arrows. So we check the well pinch. Okay. So 6 gets that kill. 6 gets another kill. Ooh. Like that from him. That was huge from him. They all got back spawns. Holy shit. So he got that kill. It's crazy. It's crazy how they're still spawning the back. It's not going to spawn him out, though. Next guy's going to spawn out, though. Yeah. So okay, yeah. So like right there. So like right there. You got to help that guy. You really have to help that guy. So after number 6 gets this kill, like first like you're holding like your ground on the car. Yeah, you're holding your ground on the car. I'm not sure what like the comms were like, but after number 7 gets this kill, this should be like the heads up for everyone to like collapse. Obviously not this guy because he's on the hill, but technically he actually can though. It doesn't matter if you give up like 5 seconds of white time just to get them all out of the spawn. And since he's fences, they're literally gonna be spawning out. But you gotta help him. Like he gets that first kill in the back and you're still idle. Um, I mean, it could be hindsight cheese. Probably thinking at least one guy's gonna stare you. Probably thinking his teammate's gonna handle number 7, but you gotta help that guy. There's no way this guy should be taking a 2v1 in the back spawn with nobody helping him. There should 100% be trades here. Like right now, you're basically just turtling. Right now, it's like he's doing something, and you got everyone doing nothing. Like he just got a kill. There's 2 guys back there. Not sure if he come. There's 2 guys back there, and there's gonna be like a guy off a spawn, and that guy's the guy off spawn. So basically, 8 and 6 are doing nothing. Whoever's getting the hill time, for sure, 8's getting the hill time. But yeah, somebody got to help him. You can't let this guy take a 2v1 in the back because like now he loses that and there's no trades, as opposed to if you push down the driveway and you help them get trades, then they're still going to spawn out. But now like you don't help him, and now number 6, I don't know where number 6 going. Like, and now choosing to be proactive and go push out is kind of crazy. Like, go on a repinch. I do actually like that idea. I actually do like that idea, honestly. But yeah, it was like too late for that. And now you leave number 5 all by himself. Like, that was basically like a good like time to like. That was a great time to help because you knew you already had the numbers back there. You just got rid of 1. You basically had the other 2 trapped. Yeah, you gotta trade that. You can't just like sit there and do nothing. You always have to be proactive on this hill. Like P2 is a hill where you don't even need 2 people on it unless like they're all in the front, head banging it. You got 2 guys on the hill. But when you have full control like you do on this, like you do right now, when you literally have a guy blocking P4 side, um, like you're not getting any pressure from this side. Basically all of them are back here. Like number 7's got to be calling this shit out. There's all these shots going down. Like someone got to help him. You got to hop in the grass and fucking go help him, because even if you die, he's guaranteed going to get trades or a 2-piece or something. I actually think both of you guys should be helping him in this scenario, even if there's like 2 seconds of white time, 5 seconds of white time. Even if number 5 has to come and pick up the hill, doesn't really matter if like they push up the P4 side. Not really much they could do because you're going to get control of the back and your team's all going to spawn in the back since you have control, and they're going to be spawning out regardless. And even if you spawn in and you guys get traded, you're still going to have control of the back. They got to come through mid and they got to come through this, which, a lot of teams don't find success from that. It's hard to break from the P4 side, even harder to just walk right through mid, so you got to help them there. I got to be able to read the pressure, because like sometimes sometimes like your teammates just aren't gonna be able to call out everything. Like sometimes you have to be able to like read the situation on your own. Like I should be doing this, like fuck type shit. Like sometimes it has to be like that. I don't know what number one's doing there. I don't know where number one fuck thought you spawning. Wait, where's number five going? Wait, so number five is going underneath, I think. And then he ran back to go up in the closet to go back up top. Number three's pinching. I mean, this break's not really like that coordinated, but the fact that three gave a mid, three is actually giving a mid because he thinks all you guys are going P4 side. So I mean, I'm not really. I mean, I don't even care about the blue team. I just care about the red team. He left the gap right open in mid, but yeah, that push was like not coordinated at all. I do appreciate that you're going through mid because I don't ever think unless like you have the numbers advantage that all four people shall be hitting the same side. There should always be a guy taking a route, like always, always. But, but I don't understand. I mean, I get you're being shot at, but that's probably just like a chow you have to take or like a timing you have to take, like getting shot at, going behind the wall, and then going. But it's all hindsight because you probably assume maybe there's like another guy around here anyway. But you got to use the timing on the hill because like you should know that when your team's hitting the hill, there's not going to be able to be two guys for fucking hard focus on you. And if two guys are hard focus on you, that gives your team like temporary numbers to break the hill, and then that guy's got to come from the side door, which is a pretty shitty spot to be coming in from. So sometimes you just have to take like the bullet and die, knowing that it may benefit like your. I'm stumbling my. That it may benefit your team. Holy cow! Can't even talk. I like spit in my mouth. Pause. Yeah, but yeah, taking the extra route and you're taking the extra route, and then one guy's shell in the front. I mean, it's not that bad, but like the timing of that was off. Like 8 is hard aiming the Lambo, like that's fine, and number 6 is pushing up on that. But like at this time, if you like were able to like, actually fucking find a gap, you guys probably would have broke right there. Number 3 goes on a pitch, gets that guy, and the like number 7's in all by himself, and by the time like you're there, it's like already too late. So maybe you guys have to time that break better, or just do like 2 for 2 as opposed to 1. Maybe have a guy go up top, a guy go down low. That way, at least one person could get by on a pinch while 2 guys are hitting the front, as opposed to having a guy go in the water. I don't really like the water route that much, to be honest. It's pretty easy to read and it's pretty easy to kill. Like there's some times that you can get on it, but I mean, honestly, I'd prefer like even like 2 guys mid, 2 guys P4, because at least if there's 2 guys mid, the guy up top could like take shots on a guy if he's there, and this guy could like chow out maybe on the doors if he dies, insta trade, able to find a gap, because that would be occupying 2 guys. That would essentially be quote unquote, if it was like that, you'd be occupying 2 guys and it's a 2v2 in the front, which is a lot more winnable of a situation for your team, but is what it is. Nice kill. Nice kills. Oh, you didn't get that one though. Yeah, but that's nice kills though. That's nice kills. I actually don't know who's getting any kills. Okay, so next time you send me VOD like this, I would love just like the normal map, because I'd love to see who's getting kills at what time, because that actually does help a lot with like that actually does help a lot like with like the fucking helps a lot with like the fucking coaching and knowing how many are dead at like a certain time, as opposed to just watching the mini map. That actually help a lot, even though I can like see the arrows, but like um to be able to give notes as close to your POV as possible, having like the kill feed is very necessary because then I could be like, okay, well, like you could easily see on like the kill feed, like you just got two, so one guy would definitely be up at this time, da 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 da, So I'm like cross-legged in this bitch. Okay, so you got that trade. Okay, so that makes no sense, but I'm gonna let it play out first. Okay, they got the gap, but then it left the gap open. These guys are still holding. But hold on, I'm actually just gonna go back on this real quick. So after he gets this trade right here, it makes no sense. I mean, there is like a timing, but realistically, it kind of makes no sense because eight's assuming that they're spawning on this side, which they are, and five's thinking that they're spawning on this side. But it would make no sense to peek this side unless six somehow got a horrible timing, which would make no sense because you just already killed them all. You just already killed them all like as like you were like back here, so they would be spawning on your front side. But so right here, so like after like he gets that kill, peeking that when he basically has angles on it, and if anyone saw him there, he would probably be dead. Makes no sense. So you kind of gave that one up, and I think 8 was staring at this too long. Like there is like a close spawn here, and there's like a back spawn there. So like on this side, there's I would say 4 spawn points. There's like the close well. There's like the further well if like you're like a little bit more pushed up, like sometimes right here. And then there's like this spawn in here, and then if you have a guy pushed up here and a guy blocking like the deep back, this spawn is actually like I would love to see this executed like on purpose in a game. I would love to see it. Just having a guy pushed up and a guy super blocking and giving them like the absolute fucking Neptune spawn. I can't even use Neptune anymore because there's a Neptune in the league. Like a Jupiter spawn. But I think he's staring at this for too long because like you just got the kill. So if you keep track like your kills, I think everyone knows that the respawn delay is like 2.5. So by now like they'll all be spawned up. So if they're like going well at this point, by the time you peak now, like if they're not there, then they're not there, which means they got the other spawn, which means you got to divert your attention over there. And it's kind of counterproductive how, or not even counterproductive, I'm using the wrong words, but now at this point, ain't nobody gonna, ain't like, there's nobody on Earth. Like, unless there's some creature of the night that's gonna like take their time well and like wait for it. Like, they're hitting this shit right away. They're throwing nades over top, they're hitting this shit right away. And over here, peeking that when your teammate's back is like facing that, could say there might be a bad time or whatever, but immediately after, once you realize there's nobody there, you gotta expect they're gonna come close side because he's already patio. So someone gotta watch close side. I think Six watched it like temporarily, but it was like only temporarily. Like, and then he goes back up top patio. Like him hopping down when there was no quote unquote immediate pressure, no one contesting, and then hopping back up. I think that threw off everything here. Even though you guys like still got the hold, but right now no one's watching the close, which is like the other spawn that they get. He's watching this for too long, and then after watching for too long, he realizes, okay, now I got to turn. By then, Six already gave it up. You could say it's bad timing. Obviously, it's bad timing, but the fact that 5, I think this is more up to number 5, realizing, okay, no one's 10. Like I have to watch the close, because if you watch the close, you get number 1, and then you get number 1, and then number 6 doesn't die, and number 6 is on patio. Let's see how this plays out. Okay, so like right here, so like after 6 gets to spawn, yes, you guys are right to assume that they're all gonna come from like the backside. Like that's perfectly okay that you guys are assuming that. but there's always going to be a guy on the pinch. There's always going to be a guy on the pinch. I'm not expecting us to read that one unless you're like super paying attention to like the kill feed and like the timings, but I do expect you to at least expect there's going to be a pinch. There's always a pinch in Secret. People pinch Secret all the time. Like ranked, eights, pro league, everything, challengers, everyone pinches Secret all the time. All the time. Happens all the time. And once again, I mean, something that would really help in a scenario like this is for number 5 to be proactive in this situation like this. If you want to be super proactive and be able to help number 7, because number 7 essentially, like you just turtling and watching 10 leaves number 7 with a lot on his plate, because he not only has to pay attention to his timing, or at least keep it in his mind, the timing of the patio stairs, but he also got to watch this and he got to watch this. So he got to watch 3 things while you're literally watching 1, which could actually be covered and help him at the same time, not have to even worry or have a thought on his mind in that. By being proactive and just shouldering that, you can just shoulder that, peek that. A lot of people just like stand right at the corner, hard aim it, because at least you know if they're coming this way. Now number 7 never has to acknowledge this at all. He could just focus on the patio, and then okay, so and also in this situation, so not only just that, but just the way the arrows are too. So you essentially have everyone watching everything. He is watching his stairs. I mean, granted, I think he's just in this corner, maybe for the doors as well, but he's essentially watching his stairs while you could essentially have that covered. And no one's reading that there could be a thing, which I think number 6 should be picking up off spawn. Number 6 does not need to go over here. There's no immediate pressure. There's no one even close. And this is why being proactive on every hill we talked about on P2 helps. You need to be proactive. You can't turtle. You need to get info. It helps you in the long run when controlling these hills. You can't just turtle, wait for them to push, hope you get the trades, and maintain the hill. If you want to make these hills easier, you need to be proactive. You need to be proactive. And you need to get information. You need to get. I'm not saying fly out and die, but if number 5 is throwing shoulders, or at least has info that the guy's over here, like number 7 doesn't have to watch this. Number 7 could easily just now focus on his patio. And this covers this whole side, because now number 8, because you're essentially both watching the tin door together, which makes no sense why anyone should be. 2 guys should be watching that. It's like 3 guys almost watching the exact same thing. That's what it feels like. And no one's reading this. But this is also brings up the point of knowing your responsibility off spawn. And number 6 off spawn should see he's got 2 guys on the hill. Even if you don't see their arrows, you could obviously see their name through the wall, that there's 2 guys on the hill. And something I also started recommending to a lot of people is, instead of having the scoreboard up, have your tac map open. And that way off spawn, you can hit the tac map, see where your team is real quick. That could give you a way better idea. But number 6 off spawn should be just picking up this now. He should be in a bush, if anything. And 8 should be at an angle where he can't get hit from the back, which makes it easier for number 6. Or if number 6 is going to just watch this, he could just stand up here, but then the guy could come from you anyway. Which means 8 should just not be in a spot. Like, if anything, if he's going to sit here, 8 should be moving up and getting info on this side, and leave 6 just to watch like the whole backside by himself. But essentially, you got 3 guys, and now at this point, this is actually like a crazy like screen capture right here, is to have 4 guys all aiming in the same direction, not one person anticipating like the pinch at all. And this is going to lead to, I believe, number 8's demise here. But yeah, him watching that while he's watching the same exact thing, and he's watching the same exact thing, like you watching that when he's already right there makes no sense, and him watching that while he's watching that makes no sense, and him watching that while he's watching that, and he's watching that, and he's watching that, all makes no sense. So 4 guys watching the same thing, kind of crazy. And then number 6 picks it up too late, but number 8 was in a spot where he could get hit in the back. I don't really blame number 7 for pushing up here and getting kills, but now he loses patio control, and number 5 is still doing absolutely nothing. Like, you need to be proactive. Like, you sat in the same spot. He pushed out tin already. Like, he already pushed out the back spawn, and you're still watching it. Like he pushed up the back spawn. So now it's like, why are you watching this now? Like you should be able to like see his name tag through the wall, see he's getting kills. You know who your teammate's name is. You can see him getting kills. Like you don't need to be watching this anymore. Now you gotta anticipate at this moment that patio's open because you just gave it up and you need to be watching that. I think that's basic spawn knowledge. Like that's not even like hindsight. Like if your teammate is literally pushing out what you're watching, you gotta pick that up now. You gotta pick that up now. Just like stand along the fence line and just hard aim. At least you got info now. Like lane number 6 gets a great kill, but just imagine you saw this guy on patio and you actually anticipated it. Like now you couldn't even like react fast enough, and now number 6 dies. So gotta be proactive on your info. Sorry, you have to be proactive. You got to get info on these hills. You can't just turtle because like you see what turtling does. Probably could have got like a lot more points off of that and extended your lead. Okay, so then off the rotation, obviously you guys are going to go P2 or P4, of course. So, like, I don't blame you for staring down the hole because obviously like, that's rotation, but having your back open on that P4 cut is kind of, I'm not going to say unacceptable, but you should be anticipating if you don't see anyone here. Or if you want to really be nitpicky with coordination, got it, like, even when I hit the arrow, like rewind so far. If you want to be picky with it, like number 7 could easily watch like the cross in the window, and then you could easily pick that up now. But by then, like you're already dead. And then 7. Whoa, where are you going? You got that kill, but it doesn't even matter at that point. Your team just died. Okay, yeah. So that was like. Okay, so you obviously know that you have a guy on the hill, and you know that there's 3 people unaccounted for. You could assume potentially that like the quote unquote third guy is somewhere on his way over there or like somewhere around here. So you see 1, you see 2. At this point, you should realize that you only see 2 guys and you got 3 guys off spawn all collapsing on this. This is like your one shot to like play your numbers and break this and take control of it. Even if there's like 1 person left by the end of this trade, by the time the last guy comes in there, probably an easy gunfight because you already have like the rock control and everything. But there is no world where you should be going on a fucking pinch. There's no world. You need to take advantage of this time that you have. Like you got 2 guys on the hill, you got a teammate right here, you got a guy coming from P2 side. You should never be running away from this, like ever, ever, ever. Like even if he shoots you, bro, go against the wall. That's when your teammate comes in. You guys need to bait and switch together. Like the lack of teamwork here is almost unacceptable. I'm not gonna lie. And the fact that number 5 just runs right in there is also, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's another crazy thing. Right there, after you get shot at, even if like you're one shot, hold your spot, bro. Just hold your spot. Hold your spot. Number 5 could like play a wall, like hey, I'm over here. At least takes 1 guy's attention off. Give number 6 some time, and then 2 guys collapse. I guarantee if you guys all collapse on this together, even if you wait a second, even if number 4 is that close, by the time you guys collapse and you get trades, I mean, you should be able to get this last guy. And even if you don't get the last guy, you're gonna be spawning closer at this point, and you'll be able to at least have a fucking fighting chance. But once they get 2 guys on this hill, I mean, like you're kind of fucked at that point, especially when you keep going on 1 by 1. So like 8's having a gunfight mid. Okay, I don't know why number 7's going by himself. Yeah, so you died and then you died. Yeah, okay. So I think right here, I personally think right here. Wait, the number 8 see you. Oh wait, is he down low? Yeah. Okay, you're down low. I think if you know that your teammates spawn here, you should just be going up mid. We don't need fuck 2 guys on a pinch. You should be going up here The guy's already on this side. You already got the guys on P2 side. You should be going on a pinch because at this point they're out of the play. Like three's off spawn. Don't even know what four's doing. I'm pretty sure he's in office or like he's fucking down low. Actually, he's in that fucking down low cubby. I don't know what he's doing in that corner. He's literally fucking trying to watch the pinch. But you should be going out mid here. You don't need to go on the same side that your guy's at because then you have two guys. Like not having anyone hit mid on a collapse is something very interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Like this actually could have been an opportunity right here if you walked up mid. But like, why go on a repinch afterwards? I mean, it just makes no sense because even by then, even if you do go on a repinch, let's say, and you get one, bro, you're still leaving your teammates who are just off spawn to like fucking fight off three guys all by themselves, which makes no sense. Like Seven's going in by himself. Six is kind of slow on it, probably kind of scared of the rock, I guess. But yeah, we need some teamwork. We need a little bit more coordination, a second or two just waiting for someone, realizing where people are, knowing you don't need to go on that side. And happen again right here. So, number 5 again, you only need one guy to pinch. You only need one guy to pinch ever. You'll never see any pro level Call of Duty game. I swear you go back and watch all of them. I don't care. You can watch any one. You'll never see, maybe on a protocol underground, but like on a map like Hacienda, because we're talking about Hacienda right now, you will never see two guys hitting a P4 pinch because you need guys in every area. Like right off spawn here, if 8's hitting a pinch, your team is off spawn, you need to be mid. You need to start putting shots in. Makes it easier for your team to push up. If you're actually taking attention away, like you're putting in damage, potentially sliding in and actually getting one. You going on a pinch here, again, when 8's already on a pinch, you're leaving 7 and 6 once again in the spawn and die simulator again. Like now, like they're going in again. Nobody pinching mid. Like right now, this would be a free kill. Or they would be at least tagged up. Instead, they're dying again. You're going on a pinch. That just makes no sense. You should never be doing that. We don't need double pinches. It should be hitting from all angles. All angles, pause. 8 already just went on a pinch. I don't care if you saw someone. 8 just went on a pinch. You wasting time to go on a pinch, you're leaving your team in no man's land. Leaving team in no man's land. And even if he dies on this pinch, you know now that's one guy out of the equation, and it's quote-unquote potentially a 3v3 here, which is still in your favor. Which is, I'm not going to say in your favor, but it's more in your favor than, you know, now leaving two guys and essentially quote-unquote a 2-on-4. Even just a 2v2, pushing from this side, any side, when they got like the rock control and everything, and they got the headies and you have to walk into irons, disadvantageous position. You should not be going another pinch. That just makes no sense to me. But yeah, literally going another pinch is crazy. Like Blue's probably like, this is like the easiest shit I've ever fucking done. Yeah, but now Blue's not being responsible. They're not blocking the spawn. So, I mean, they kind of actually gave you guys a free pinch there. So, I mean, like, that's shame on them. But yeah, so Blue kind of trolled there. Like, they didn't even, like, bother. Like, Blue after, I don't know why I'm coaching Blue now. Holy fuck. But, like, I'm only coaching Red. Number 1 should be blocking this spawn for like 5 fucking seconds. Instead, he like sprints up and like fucking 4 sprints up. He should be blocking that spawn for like a good 3-4 seconds. Because in 3-4 seconds, all of you guys aren't even going to be there by then. But yeah, they basically gift you guys a free pinch. So happy for them. Oh, you just got the worst timing. On like number 6 just lost the gunfight. So I mean, yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that happens. And so something that should probably be realized, Wait, so number 3 actually fucking saw that guy. So like a number 3 saw that guy. I'm not sure if he actually fucking called them out because you guys were pushed up. You guys weren't blocking the P2 side. So I guess he didn't call out number 3. So I mean, I'm not sure if he called out number 3 and you just didn't hear the comm, but I mean, like that was like a free kill, like essentially. Because now 3 gets you. These people is actually doing it kind of mixy sometimes. Let's fuck see what number 5. Okay, I don't really like that both you guys are both fucking hitting the bottom. Like that's also like pretty goofy as well. I'm not gonna lie. Like especially since number 5, like you came from around there. I don't know why you're running back, but you have a free opportunity to fucking take mid, and you essentially actually get like the trade on number 3. I don't know where you're going. Like I actually don't even know what route like you're taking when like the next hill's on P1. So you're essentially giving up top mid control to go from the bottom, which if anyone knows, like just being on low ground when there's this window, this window, this window, this window, you and that you're like you had a free roto. Like you had him up there like blocking it. Like, you had him up there literally controlling it. Like I don't know where you were going, but I mean like yeah, I mean, but that is what it is. But you essentially literally could have walked right up. That's a free trade. I mean, granted they have everyone here, but that's a free trade at least. Instead, both you guys both go in the bottom together, which is not going to end well. And now you got another guy going in the bottom. And yeah, you got the guy up the hill here. Good kill on number 5. Right now you got no help. I want to see a number. Okay, so number 6 died. And number 8's off spawn. So like number 8 gets that kill. Okay, I don't know what number 8's turtling for right now. So I think after number 8 gets this kill, he should be like essentially pushing up. Especially right here when number 6 gets this, you should be gone now. You should be gone now. Because now it's like at 30 seconds, like this is the time to start being proactive and trying to flip them with every kill. And that guy comes right up the stairs and gets you. Yeah, you're just like too far back for too long. Like right now you're just like standing in the window. You're watching your pinch. I don't think anyone's going to pinch you with 25 seconds left. It's like a bit too late for that. Okay, but now you got kills. And now you should realize with every kill you get, they're going to be spawning out. Wow, you guys just broke right through. Damn, you guys are demons. If only I could actually like see like the gunfights. And it's so funny. I can see the player here now, but I swear the whole time I was watching the minimap, I wasn't even like focused on like the player in the background. I was just watching the minimap, so I essentially can see at least one person. Oh yeah, actually it's your POV, so yeah, I don't know how blue got broken there, but that's kudos to you guys. Great gunfight win up top, and then you got that guy driveway. Don't know where number 6 is going, but now you guys are going to get that. I would hope. Number 7 gets him out the back. Nice. Don't know where number 5 is going. Right now you're turtling again. I think at this point, somebody has to go pick up connector at this point. Because now you got the final guy out the back. Don't know what you guys are now looking at because you just got the last guy at the back. Like, so somebody has to pick up mid here. Like, now this guy's snuck right through, but let's fucking actually see how this hold goes. Okay, you just traded that out. Good trade. Good help that time. Good help that time. Wait, I want to re-see this. So you essentially... Nice. At this point, you'd be picking up connector. Yeah, if you're reading the pressure right, like you only really need like one guy. You really need like one guy in the hill, and everyone else should be actually like doing something else. So like you just got that kill in the back. I don't blame you for watching fans, but I think someone's got to read like the immediate pressure now, because now you just got like the trades and connector. You spawn in the back. This isn't even like the immediate focus at this time. Right now, this guy's by himself. He now has to watch this. So if number 6 now has to watch his front, somebody got to pick up his mid now. And not one person is watching. Like 8 off spawn should be now picking up mid. You do not need to go, because he's not telling you anyone's there yet. Like he sees nobody. So you walking up to go help him on the hill when it's only like there's like no one there. I was about to make a joke, but then I took it back. But there's nobody there. Someone got to pick up mid. You got to pick up mid at this point. Instead, they all walk through mid. Let's see how this plays out. I have no idea how it plays out. This is my first time watching the map. So now number 5 dies when 8 should have been picking that shit up. Okay, you guys actually got broken here, I think. Yeah, like that should not be happening. Like he has control of the hill. He just got the trades. It's fresh off spawn. He's on the Lambo. He sees nobody. You got to pick up mid if he's going to watch that. But honestly, at this point, you should know your team's not going to have like the back spawn because 8's back here. And you could actually move up along the fence line. And if you don't see him, like you could actually stand in the doorway. This is like my favorite spot, bro. My favorite spot is just being in the doorway, and you can see, you could have an angle at your close steps and the far steps, especially if you have an AR. This is perfect for an AR. But especially as now you're off spawn, your whole team has the spawns now. You can move up now and make yourself more useful. But 8 should have been the one that actually picked up mid. Like, and the fact that 5 was going that direction too is actually even more insane to me. Because now, look, there's nobody there. There's nobody in the front. He calls out no one there. I'm not sure what like the comms were. It'd actually be great if I could actually hear the comms. Like he sees nobody. So if he sees nobody, why would you like? There's no immediate pressure on that side. And if even if there is, that's a journey for anyone to make. You need to pick up the one thing that's not being watched. You need to know your responsibilities off spawn. I got a teammate on the hill who's watching the front. He sees nobody there. A guy watching fence. What's not being watched right now? The one thing not being watched where you can't let him through. And I don't know why number 5 would also go running this direction as well. Guys, you guys need, like, we can't have 3 people doing the same thing. Like, there's no pressure still. He sees nobody, and you got 2 guys running in the same direction to go help him fight Casper the Ghost. Like, someone got to pick it up. And the fact that number 5 realized it, like, a bit too late does not help. Like, 8 should have picked that up in the first place. But number 5 going in the same direction as both of them did not help either. And on number 7 goes sprinting in, and now they just have control. And even if you guys do get that hill back temporarily, or even get it back anyway, that should have never happened. You guys had 4 in the back, essentially. You had full control of the back. You had a guy on the hill who could see all of the P4 side and saw nobody. Someone picks up mid, that's over. That's a full 60. Like, if you put that one together with, like, the other P2 and even, like, the P3, like, you guys have a pretty big gap in this game. A pretty big gap in this game. I don't even know why that guy's at P1, to be honest. Like, why are you hopping out of office? Why are you hopping out of office like to go sit at the fountain? Like, that kind of makes no sense to me. That makes no sense. You could just stay in office, stay patio, hold patio control, but instead now, like, you gave yourself a spawn out, and now number 6 probably got to fight the immediate pressure. Let's see if he dies. Yeah, you didn't have to die there. Like, you didn't need to fly out the window. I'm not sure if you're, like, up top or down low, but yeah, you did not need to die there. You could just held office and watched a roto. So now someone should be reading that side. Okay, yeah, he read it, but it was a little bit too late. Probably didn't have to like overchow, but I mean that's me being picky. Okay, yeah, number 7 going all by himself with no help. Honestly, like you probably could just help. You could have just helped. You could have just helped fuck number 7. Fuck break that from the front. To be honest, but it doesn't really matter. It's like 13 fuck seconds there. Now you got number 6 at the new hill. Nice. You got everyone on the pinch. I don't know why. Right now, this is crazy what I'm seeing with these arrows right now. I don't know where everyone's going right now. But it actually worked out. Yeah, but this is insane though. Like these arrows are insane right now. So you got a guy up top patio. You got a guy going on the pinch that the patio guy's already going on. And then you have 8 also. I thought 8 was going to go in that direction too. I was like, man. Okay, I don't know, 8, where you're going now. Like, you should just hop right on the hill, buddy. Like, you already got 2 guys on that side, essentially. You got this guy watching that side. Hop on the hill, bro. Like, you don't really need to watch, like, the top hall at this point, but guys still got control of the hill. Ooh, don't overchill. Okay, I actually don't even get that. Like, he's just fucking going rogue now. Okay, so the immediate pressure now is like the front side because all you guys spawn back here. You had no presence in here, so they're all going to be here. Probably going to be one guy going this way. Okay, sure. But number 5 is already going to pick up mid. Either number 5 needs to go on the hill and you pick up mid, or you pick up mid and number 5 goes this way. Wait, did I just say the same thing twice? Either number 5 goes this way and you pick up mid, or you watch this and just and you let number 5 go this way. Like he's going fountain. I've never seen him go fountain either. Like you don't even have to, bro. To be honest, bro, you could even watch like this mid, bro. You could watch this shit, dude. You could watch this shit just 3 fuck turtle on the hill. You could have 2 guys here and a guy there, or even like fucking there. But number 7 just going on a journey that he doesn't need to go on. Like you need to be close enough to help your teammates because like you don't know what the pressure looks like. They're already in war already. Like you just left them high and dry to get a kill, but then they get control of the hill, and you see how hard it is to break when they have control of like the rocks and the headies. Like right now, you're leaving. Like these arrows are insane right now. 2 guys should never be alone right here. When you got 2 guys, like this makes no sense. This makes no sense right here. There needs to be some communication on what is happening right here. Number 5 should be going up on the hill, but this means you guys were not talking at all or communicating at all because no way you would be pushing mid and he goes through mid to go mid again when he could have just fucking went to go help. Because all you need to do is just watch his pinch. And 7 can like watch like this to see if anyone crossed there. Like this was kind of just like 2 guys doing the exact same thing, and that's been like a common theme this whole map is 2 guys doing the exact same thing. And then that's what happens when you get control of P4, bro. Like hard to break. Like 2 guys are just like dying, and you went and got a useless kill, and he was going on a route for no reason. This is why I wish I knew the comms, because that's like a simple thing too. Like, hey, I'm going mid. If he hears you're going mid, he goes and helps on the hill. But like you're going mid and then he's also going mid, makes no sense. Honestly, this blue team's like honestly fucking no better. But I mean, it is what it is. This blue team's actually no better, but at least they're holding like the P4 though. Oh, I spoke too soon. Yeah, now you know where they're coming from. I don't know why number 5's taking that route. It's like too early. I think it's too early like to take that route. Like you don't need to be taking that route. So what number 5 should do here off spawn, you should be somewhere in top secret, not only helping like the trades up top, but you could easily like peek out like the window too. You do not need to be going for spawns like 10 seconds on P4 because anything could happen. Like we'll see as like this game plays out, like what happens. But you should be helping 6 with the immediate trades because you know they're all going to be on this P2 side except for one if like you know like your time is in the kill feed, which I can't see. But yeah, you don't need to be going on this journey. You should be helping him. You should be helping him 100%. Because like now there's people everywhere. People everywhere. And now number 3's is he up top or down low? No, he's not. Like you know how much easier like that actually that would have been so much easier if you were up top and you traded out that guy and now I mean, you even have to trade him out. You guys actually probably would have. Yeah, you guys both would have been alive. I can't even speak. My mouth is so dry. I don't want to go. I don't want to stand up and get more water. But yeah, yeah, that was just the route you should not have been going on. It was like way too early for that shit. And now it's like at this point, no one knows where anyone is. But like you have 8 on this side, and this guy got a spawn, so this is the area that I would be of high focus, but no one's looking there. You got 5 watching there. I don't mind that because there could be a guy that slips through. It's not like all of them are all going to be on this side, but a majority of them are on this side. 7 has no idea. And then let's see what number 5 does this whole time. Oh, you were down low the whole time. I know. Right now you're up top and then you hop down low. I know. Wait. No, you had to have been up top here because there's no down low in like that corner. Oh yeah, you're the person on the thing. I forgot. You're the person on the screen behind me. I keep forgetting. Yeah, so you did not need to go on this route. This is a crazy route you took on a P1. If anything, you should be going right in the hop up right there. Right in the hop up to literally go help like your teammate right there. Don't need to be going on this route. This is an excessive route, way too early. You're going on this route when P4 is still active. Way too early for that. Anything could happen at that point. Like 3's down low. I don't know what he's watching, but like right now you were just peeking aside that honestly number 8 actually could have picked up, and you got 7 on the hill. The dying because you're up top. You're not really doing anything to help right now. And you hop down just to hop back up. And you get the time in one, you get the time on the other. You get this guy off the hill. Okay, you got that guy off the hill. But by then it's like 35 seconds have gone. But let's see how you hold this shit. Like it looks like a good play, but if you think about the time on the hill, actually see how much time you guys got after that. So that was 160. I mean, by the time you guys got those kills, like 9 seconds. That could have been way smoother, literally just trading up top. Holy cow. Okay. Okay, second guy spawns there. You pick up the P2 side. Yeah. Ah, bad timing on the pinch. Ah. 6. So number 6 would have died. I didn't even think number 6 had to take that route. Like, you spawn so close that means they're not going to be anywhere near there. So you definitely could have just walked right out the door. You definitely could just walk right out the door as opposed to going all the way in the back. And I think right here, this is where communication probably could have came in. So, like, you got number 3. So that was the guy closest. So 8 could be getting info, but I think you just dropped down from the Lambo, if I'm not mistaken. You could essentially just be watching, like, the cross at this point. You could be watching the cross because it is kind of unknown. And, I mean, I'm not really blaming you for this because, I mean, you don't really suspect number 1, like, to be there. But you could essentially watch the cross, and then by the time 8 goes back up, if they're there, free kill, or you're just tagging them on the cross, you guys easily get those kills. Let's see what happens with number 6 in the back. Okay, so number 6 here does get that kill. I think number 7 should be going right back through mid here. Okay, so he's going on P4 side, so someone has to pick up mid. Okay, you're picking up mid. So, once again, don't need to be watching the same thing, but it is what it is. I've already talked about that before. Stop watching the same thing as your teammates when they don't need help. Or if you're able to read that the pressure is coming from that direction, then that's great. But at this point in time, you have a guy right here, you have a guy right here. You don't need that. I forgot to mention someone like the first. I forgot to mention someone the first P2 too. Probably gonna go back on it. Like, I don't know what number 7's playing for here. By now, everyone's already up because you literally just got that kill. Everyone's already been up for like half an hour already. Ain't no way anyone's gonna be over here. You want number 6 getting. My bad, I was really chewing on a holes. I'm done. So I like the number in to actually check that, but number 6 got horrible. He's needed to find one angle to hold. Got caught with some terrible timing. This time, it's actually being proactive and helping him. Okay, good. Like, even without watching my video, great. There's another guy back there, and that's what fucks him. Yeah, they didn't know the other guy was back there. Wait, did he see this guy the first time? I'm curious. So he, like, just killed that guy. I don't think he would have seen him yet. I'm thinking right there, though. Am I cooked? Had to have seen him right there, right? Yeah, so you saw him right there, and you got shot in the back. So I think number 6 didn't call out there's another person there. Because if he did, then they would know, or he sort of anticipated it, but then they gave up the back. I mean, but then they gave up the front, and number 3 took water. That's a one time where, like, the water road actually works. Timed it perfectly too. But I actually want to go back on, like, the first P2 real quick because there's some I remember I saw, like, the first time I forgot to mention. Just some real quick. Okay, so it was like right here, I believe. Wait, was it right here? All right. Guess never mind. There's actually nothing on that fuck P2 there. I forgot. I don't know what number 7 is actually looking at, but so you got the fence spawn. Your teammate just went through mid, so unless you're not communicating, don't know why you're looking there. Number 6 is already there. They're basically all going to be in the back. You should actually be realistically going around the back. You already have a guy in mid. You should just be doubling around the back. 2 guys hitting it from the back, pause, and then 6 goes in from the connector. Like, I don't think everyone should be getting traded out there. That should actually be like a clean like sweep, honestly. Like, you should be going around the close back. That immediately eyes right there, easy kills right in the back. Like, don't need to be like he's already there and you're staring there where like your other teammate is. Makes no sense. Like, you dying there while number 6 is there, that makes no sense to me. And then now you challenging before number 5 has a chance or number 8 has a chance to get close makes no sense. Wait a second or 2 or 3, most likely 2-3 seconds. And I was about to say someone gotta check the back, but yeah, and this also goes with knowing spawns. Like, you should be reading that because your teammate got a fence spawn. Your teammate didn't get a back spawn. Your teammate got a fence spawn. That tells you unoccupied spawn. So where are they going to be spawning, or at least some of them, if your teammate gets a fence spawn? If your teammate got the back spawn, you would know they're on the fence side. They're over there. But your teammate got this spawn. If you called it out, I'm not sure. But I mean, like, you did kind of get shot at. I'm pretty sure you got shot at for a second. I thought you didn't like see it, but okay, yeah, you actually did see it. And then 6, I don't know where number 5 is going. I don't know what pinches these are. I don't know what routes these are. I actually can't even lie. Crazy route. There's still 30 seconds left. You should be focusing on this. 30 seconds left. It's 194 to 186. This is a big 30. This is a big 30 going into like a P3. P3s are honestly pretty, like, unless a team has like a full 4 down and you're all spawning here, pretty mixy hill. There's a lot of avenues, patio, there's secret, there's there's so many angles to hit. I don't know what route number 5 is going on, but yeah, that's not the best route to take because you immediately go in the back, you block the back, and now no one else is spawning there. And now you give the other team the decision if they're going to commit all their people, which they probably will because there's 30 seconds, or they're going to go over there, but they're most likely going to commit for at least one more break. I don't know where number 5 is going. Number 6 should be going there. 5 should be going there. You get number 2 now. Like, at this point, like, you get number 2, and now it's a 2v1, 5 and 6. You get number 3, you get the time, and you get the spawns. And then off spawn, then those guys can start going through mid, going through you. You have control of the hill. This map is just like a tale of like miscommunication, solo plays, lack of coordination. Pretty sure probably like a lack of comms. Not sure how long you guys have been a team for, but comms is something that you also got to work on. They're very important. And I hope I'm not coming off as condescending when like I speak. Like, this is actually me speaking. This is me speaking normally, not condescending at all. But like, even like my friends, like, sometimes like tell me like the way I speak sounds condescending, but I swear it's not. I mean, I know it actually does because I hear some stuff I say. I'm like, damn, it's kind of mean, but like, I actually don't mean it like that. It's literally just the way I talk, I guess. Wait, what happened here? So your teammates spawn in the back, but you're looking 10. That makes no sense. This guy is actually having a war with the whole team up there. Good kill from number 6. Got that. So now you know they're not going to be back there. 8 probably took a bad angle, and then like you reach out, you probably could have held like the head glitch there, but that is what it is. Especially at this point, it's like 206 to fucking like whatever. You just be holding the heady at that point, and now number 5 dies too. Yeah, like these should not be happening. That's a good kill from number 8 though. Okay, now you got him off the hill. I don't even know who the ARs are and who's not. Like I know Joker's a sub because I could see him using an SMG, but I don't know who the ARs are. That'd probably be very valuable information. Not gonna lie. And now you got 2 guys watching the pinch when you know they're all gonna be on this front side. Let's see how this plays out, if it actually works or not. And no one even watched like the underground U. Like that's honestly like what number 5 should have watched, to be honest. Like after they get these kills here, I think since number 7 is closest, I don't even care if it's the AR or the SMG. He should be the one going right through secret, and he could be the first one to actually get them before they have a chance to go. But he's the guy that hop on the hill. Like he should realize like the spot he's in. Like after the stupids, you should realize the spot you're in. These guys could pick up the hill. You should just realize the spot you're in, and it's perfect for spawn killing. Like you're now giving up your spot, and now the guy that's going to go where you go. I'm pretty sure number 5's up top. Oh yeah, you are up top. First of all, don't know why you're hard aiming that, because like you're not pushed up far enough to warrant that spawn. That spawn is usually only given when you're actually like up a bit, but when you're not up a bit, they're all just gonna get the close wall spawn every single time. So you're watching Casper, and then now number 6, who's kind of late on the timings, allows this guy to go underneath, and you miss him in the window because now you're going to watch the same thing that number 8's watching, which means you're just not paying attention. Yeah, like you got to pay attention to that. Like you got to be able to like even like see your teammate through the wall. I don't even care if he's you. If he's you, even if he's you, like you still should know you're not. You should not have to be watching that. But I'm pretty sure he's up top though. Wait, let me see. So it's lady number 6. Actually, no, it's number 8. Yeah, so number 8's up top. Yeah, he's fuck top secret. So you see your teammate top secret. You could definitely see him through the wall. The immediate thing to pick up, if you know your teammates are on the hill, would be to check through this window, the underground route. That should just be like the common sense thing to do, as opposed to walking to the same window where your teammate's at. Like he's already there. You like at that point timing. Okay, you actually got one. That was very fortunate. Okay, wow, you actually got both. Holy cow! That actually fucked panned on your favor. I mean, holy cow! I actually thought that was gonna go wrong. But yeah, it makes no sense. Like your teammates in secret, there's no reason ever why you should be walking there too. Like there should be no reason ever why you're going there too, ever. And I'm glad that you guys got these kills, and with 18 seconds left, already proactive, already know where they're coming from. One guy could be playing for spawn kills now. I think that's what number 8's doing. Probably could have just held an iron there, but that's me being picky. And like the thing is, if he holds an iron here now, number 5 now knows he doesn't have to worry about his mid anymore, because now the top mid is covered. Now he could just focus on one side, and that gives number 6 some time to push up. If you're holding an iron now and you got like no pressure right now, you're running around. I don't know why. Like you don't know where your teammate is. We need to like actually communicate what we're watching. If this guy goes, I'm picking up top mid, which he should be just holding an iron. Because if he holds an iron, that now cancels out this possibility. And now 5, whatever, he just has the iron for like 3 seconds, like 3 to 4 seconds. And if you don't see anyone, you gotta go on a pinch, check to see if they fucking went underneath. But yeah, like 5, I don't know what you were doing here. So like you ran on the hill, and you basically know they're all coming on this side because your teammates spawned over here, so they're not gonna spawn everyone over there. So you know they're on this side. So you run on the hill, and you guys just got 4 down, by the way, and you run across the direction where they're coming from without even looking at it. Crazy. Yeah, so like if you have an issue when like it comes to spawns, I highly just suggest just watching COD League matches. Watch the mini maps. Just watch the mini maps, where people are, the timings. Always take into account whenever you're playing. I know it's hard when you got a million things going on. Like you have like all your teammates all talking. You're also focused on you, also fucking shooting your gun as well. But like paying attention to the kill feed and tracking like 2-3 seconds. Okay, this timing might be over here. Like that stuff goes a long way. Like knowing the spawns individually goes a long way with just helping your team in general. But now you guys like effed up this P4. This P4 should have never went like this. With the 4 down, I mean, it's just like you literally had 4 down. Like that is prime real estate. That's prime opportunity to close the game out. You're already at 224, and you're also getting old time. If he gets spawn kills right here, then they're gonna keep spawning there. Maybe one guy might get the well because he's moving, but could have been a lot cleaner. 8 probably should have got a kill. 5 definitely you definitely should have got this kill because there's nowhere else he should be coming from. But instead, he's able to creep on the hill, which is mind blowing. He should never, ever in any world be killing number 6 ever. That should never, ever, ever be happening. And now you're all by yourself. And now Adolf Spawn gets spawn killed because 3 realizes where number 1 spawned. And so he's able to read that. But yeah, that should not be happening. This game should be over now. Like you guys should have control of P4, and it should be 250 to 216 right now. It should never be this mixy. The only know why number 2's pushed up there. Like this is a CMG tourney? No way. Everyone acting like they haven't played Hardpoint before. Okay, actually, like that line was actually condescending. Like, actually, look, dude, these things slip out. These things slip out of my head. I'm so sorry. So we'll see how this works out. But once again, like you get that kill mid, like you're at a point where you kind of wait for your teammates, but instead you're going on a long pinch, and now it's in a situation where now you can't help them break. Like now they could just focus all their attention because now they know you're over here now. So then now they don't even gotta watch mid. Well, when you could have been mid and waited like 2-3 seconds for your team to get close, once again just trade out. Too many routes, too many shotsy routes. It just aren't fucking working out. But you guys actually were able to fucking trade on the hill. But you should have been there in mid, like to help your team. Thankfully, it actually worked out for a change because fucking 2 of these guys were fucking chasing you. I don't know why. I don't know what they were doing. I don't know why they fucking sent fucking 2 guys over there. A guy number 2 spawned over there, but damn, bro. I don't know where number 3's going. Fuck, number 3's doing some crazy. Number 3 shouldn't be worried about you. Number 3, realistically, even though I'm not coaching the blue team, but dude, let that guy do his thing, because you know the rest of the team is going to be breaking the hill now. So you could actually just out trade, and by the time he's even done, even if he gets the kill, you know it's one tiny little guy over there, but now you have control. But dude, just everyone's just fucking leaving their teammates high and dry. I don't like it. Yeah, but you scammed the original P4 and they scammed right back. Um, and like there's another P4 pinch that doesn't need to be happening. Like right now, there's just like, if anything, it's fine that you're pushing up mid right here, but this is like as far as you should go at this point. I'm not sure if I'm fucking faded or not, but you should just be right there. You don't see anyone for like 2-3 seconds. Immediate pressure right there. There's like 10 seconds left. They have to just hit it. They should not be getting control of this hill ever, and you're nowhere there. You're just taking routes in mid. Like you ran circles to go find fucking Casper. Like I'm pretty sure you got one, but didn't even matter. Like at this point, you should be flooding the hill. Why are you going back? Why are you going back around? You're already right there. Just go. Way too many routes on a P4 hill. This P4 hill is really simple. This P4 hill does not need all the routes you guys are giving it. Like at all. You guys are taking red card routes on Hacienda P4. Which is like crazy. But you guys still win the game. But yeah, this game actually could have been a lot cleaner, but I mean, but you guys still won. So coordination on your breaks. If you have numbers and you know your team may be like a bit behind off spawn, wait 2-3 seconds, hit it with them. By you taking extra routes and leaving your team, you're giving up your man advantage breaking hills. That should never be happening, especially when you know you just got somebody down. Like so many P4s, um, like so many P4s in a row. Like there'd be a guy in mid, your team's off spawn. Why are you taking that route around? Wait 2 seconds, break the hill with your team. That's what's most important. Too many routes. Sometimes two guys going on routes. Never, ever, ever do you need two guys on routes. Everyone needs to be OBJ oriented. That's why these games get super close. You guys are kind of playing like Optic Academy. Optic Academy. But yeah, too many routes here, some spawn knowledge, a lot of watching things that were already being watched. Like sometimes, sometimes things just aren't going to be communicated. Like sometimes there's just a lot going on, but you need to have like the wherewithal to like see where your team is and see where they are and see that's a gap that's now being filled, and you need to pick up a gap that's not being filled. Sometimes you have to have the wherewithal. It's not always going to come down to comms and someone telling you where you need to watch. Sometimes you just need to have like the common sense and like just like the ability to read what's in front of you, where your arrows are, where your team is at, and knowing like what your responsibility is off spawn. So like that one like P3 we talked about when that guy spawned there and everyone was already watching the front. That guy needs to know I need to pick up the pinch. It's the one thing not being watched. And 8 needs to know that there's a possibility of one guy going on the pinch, so he needs to be in a position not to get shot at. But there's a lot of things like that. On P2, if you have a guy flanking fences, help him in the back. You did it on the second rotation, but not the first. That's good. Uh, P1s, you don't need to be going on routes at 60 seconds left on P1. Like, get some kills, control the hill. You can actually get a lot of time off P1, believe it or not. If you get kills and you keep it organized, you know where you're gonna have them spawning. Uh, as for like the breakoffs, like the breakoff having nobody go mid at all, if you face any good team, that's never gonna work out any good for you. If they don't see you mid, there's kind of a guy on the hill, a guy's gonna watch that, and the guy's gonna watch that, and you're basically cooked at that point. So yeah, play for like the kills at the beginning. There's a lot of time. There's a lot of space on this map. There's a lot of routes. Um, yeah, but you can't just allow them to soak the P1 time while you go get P2 spawns at 60 seconds. But yeah, there's a lot of small things like that. Teamwork's very important. Communication's very important. Knowing where your teammates spawn, knowing where to look. We're recognizing splits happen a lot in this game, so um, always calling out where you spawn when you spawn, because that could help you make a split-second decision. Like, shit, my teammate just spawned there. Possibility of a guy going back there, but there's probably still some kids on that side that spawned there earlier before my teammate spawned there. Like just small things like that you could work on. But yeah, teamwork breaking, like had a lot of chances for easy breaks. A lot of chances for easy breaks. Too many routes when you had the opportunity to break with your numbers. It's like protocol P4. It's like every hill. The second you get one down and you still have four guys up, don't take routes. Like, do not take routes. If you have a 4v3, 3v2 to break a hill, go break the hill. Don't take a route. You don't need to go for extra pinches. Especially on a map like Hacienda P4, don't need the routes. A lot of hills, you don't need routes. A lot of hills, just bang. Obviously there are a lot of routes, but when you have the numbers to break, you gotta break. You gotta break when you have the chance on P4. Like P4 on this map, bro, you don't need to be going around all the time. Like if you have control of this area, it's pretty easy to hold from pretty much every like direction, you know. But yeah, um, there's probably so much more I could say, but I don't want this being a 2-hour fucking video. But I hope you enjoyed this. For everyone on YouTube watching, this is just a little insight what you could expect. If you ever need some coaching, if your team ever needs like some VOD review to see things you could work on, even in S&D. I mean, open for all coaching opportunities. So yeah, this has been Burrito. Peace out. Oh yeah, this has been Burrito. Cheers for watching.